Hey guys, Utkarsh, and today we are going to learn about structuring in JavaScript. If you are a fan of reading, so you can check out my blog utdev.dev. I write uh, whole thing about the restructuring in my blog, so you can check it out. And if you're not a fan of reading, so you can check out my video and the whole thing that I explain there. I am going to explain here. That is long one. This is the short one. So feel free to choose your way and do your study. Okay. So first of all, I will talk about what is restructuring. Now, destructuring is basically a ES6 feature of JavaScript. By using destructuring, we are unpacking the array and object. Okay, so this is a little bit creepy. So I will tell you when the destructuring is not into the JavaScript. So how we are doing the things. Okay, so let's suppose we have one array like let super heroes. Okay, heroes, and this have like, let's say we have Hulk. Okay, we have Captain America. Okay, and Iron Man. Okay, these famous people. Okay, we have these one people. Okay, so we have three superheroes. Okay, and now we have to test it, and now I want that I have three different variables like Hulk. One is Hulk, one is Captain America, and one is Iron Man. And these three variables have the value of Hulk, Captain America, and Iron Man. Okay, so I will just do like this in older way when the destruction is not exit into the JavaScript. How we are doing it? I am just showing you the simple example. Okay, so let's say we have Hulk variable. Okay, Hulk. Okay, so what we will do, like superheroes 0. Okay, in this step we are doing. Okay, let Captain America superheroes 1, and let Iron Man uh superheroes 0 1 2. Okay, so if I will just say this Hulk. Okay, so see that there is Hulk coming. So see that this is so much, three to four lines of code, and we are writing different 0 1 2. So this is long. But when the restructuring is not present to the JavaScript, so we are doing the same thing like this. Okay, but when the restructuring come into the existence, so now I will do the same thing in very simple way. Okay, so now what I will do that, like let's say restructuring. So now, okay guys, so I will start with array destructuring. Okay, so I will go with, let's say this is too simple. The other thing, you see that when the destructuring is not existing to the JavaScript, so how we are doing things. But now I will go with the destructuring, like say why I'm writing this, let's superheroes. Okay, and now I will do Hulk and Captain America, the same thing that I did the above, but in some special manner. And now if I will do the Hulk. Okay, same thing, that Hulk is assigned into the that thing. Okay, and now if I will go for Captain America, see that Captain America is coming, same, because now we have all those values. Okay, same thing that we are write the above in the three lines, that will be converted to the single line. So this is the power of destructuring, and it's make your code easy to read and easy to understandable, and also a less line of code. Okay, so this is the simple example, and now I will go for some of the default, that if you want to define a default value in the array. So I will define the superheroes array is sufficient for us right now, and I will also do, no, not right now, I will do after some time. So now I will see default values in okay array. How we are defining default okay. So let this one superheroes. If Hulk is not present, let's suppose we don't have Iron Man in our superheroes array, okay. Maybe he's go somewhere else, okay. So what we will do, like we will define the default value. If the value is not present in the array, so it will take the structure will take these default value that we define default, okay. So let's say Hulk, we define the same, okay. And Captain America, no any problem, but the Iron Man is someone who is little bit not let because it's already defined. So I will not go Iron Man okay, because he is just a crazy person, so maybe he will go somewhere else. So I will define his wife name, what is Pepper Potts, yeah, I think so, okay. So this is the default. Here Pepper Potts is the default value. If the Iron Man is not present inside the superheroes array, so it will give me a Pepper Potts, okay. So again I will define here superheroes arrays. Once again, this is the reassigning, okay. So Hulk, what is happening, yeah, Captain America, Captain America, okay. And that's it, okay. I will not go for Iron Man because Iron Man just go somewhere else. I don't want to search it, okay. So now if I will do just Hulk, okay, so it will give me Hulk, yeah, it's giving me Captain America, so it will give me Captain America. But if I go for Iron Man, so now see that it's giving me a Pepper Potts. So it's just getting the default values of Iron Man that we are that we define that, yeah, this is the default value. If the something is not present inside the array regarding the Iron Man, so we will just show the default value, okay. So this is so handy for API handling, okay. So now I will go further and I will talk about what will remain, yeah, nested, a simple one, okay. Nested destructuring, okay, destructuring, okay. So I will go for now I will going to define a different array. So again the superheroes, I will do some nested one. Superheroes, I will define this one a nested one, okay. So this is going to be a nested one. At first array will contain Hulk, okay, and Thor, favorite one, okay. Now one more array here, yeah, here this one has Iron Man, and this Captain America, okay. And this also have one nested array inside of this array, okay. So this array contains, okay, Pepper Potts, okay, and Natasha, okay. Natasha, spelling is wrong, okay. Natasha. So this is the nested array we have right now. We have some more superheroes in our superheroes array, okay. So now I will go for the structure this in nested array in some more and more in new, okay, in new variables. So let's we have new variables, uh, so superheroes, okay. Now I will go for you can also skip the value, like just blank it. Okay, just do the comma. By adding comma you can also skip the arrays element values. Okay, so I will show you here also that if I want to access the thor into the nested array, so this is the array, main array, and this is the first element of that main array. Okay, and this array, the nested array, the first element that contains the thor into its second index, like 0 1 index. Okay, so I want to access the thor, so how I will go for the thor, I will just skip the I will just go inside the first element of array, the main array, and suppose okay, and now I will skip the hulk, and now I will go for thor, so I will go for thor. Okay, if I will go there and I will just do the thor, see that thor is coming there. Okay, so this is so simple. Okay, and if I wanted to access the natasha here, okay, so this is present into the second element of the main array, and the second element have this array the third. Okay, so I want to access, how I will going to access it. First I will just access the second element. Okay, this is the second element. I'm not right now inside the second element. If I wanted to access the iron man, I just only write iron man here. Okay, okay, like this, yeah, something as iron man, because I already define and I'll write. Okay, so it's going to be wrong, so this iron man. Okay, like this. So now iron man have the value of iron man. Okay, so in this time if I wanted to skip this captain america part, so I will just skip like by comma, and now I come into the third second index of a third element of that array. Okay, now I want to go inside of it, so just make square bracket. Now I'm going, and now I am inside of that third element array. Okay, that contain two element, pepper pots and natasha. Now I want to access the natasha, so I will go for this. I will skip the pepper pots, and now I will go for natasha. So nat. Okay, nat, I just write nat, and now if I will access the nat, and you see that it's showing me natasha. So this is the whole thing, that how we are structure the nested array. Okay, simple. Okay, this is all about the array part, and now I will go for the object part. Okay, so object structuring. Okay, structuring. Okay, spelling is wrong, no any problem, my intention is not a spelling, I want to teach only. Okay, object, I will go for nested object. I am going to make name John Doe. Okay, John Doe, and now age is 23. Now location, this is the nested object inside that object. Okay, lat long I will go for something 784665. I think this is the Hyderabad location. Lat long lng 048.12439. I think so, that is something random. Okay, location, this is the something, let's say items, cake, pizza. Okay, this thing. Okay, this is, we have our object. Now I will go for the structuring, so same that we did in array, like by square bracket, here we'll do the same thing with curly braces. Okay, so the same thing is that we make curly braces and we defining against the object. So in the object structuring, we are destructuring the element by key. Okay, if I want to get the value of names, I will just put that name key inside into the left hand side curly braces, and it will return me a name property like John Doe. Okay, and in array destructuring we are accessing the value on the basis of the index position. Okay, so the same funda. Okay, so now I will go for name. Okay, so I right now I have John. Okay, John Doe. If I will do this name, see that John Doe, so I got the John Doe. Okay, now I want to access age. Okay, not age. Now I will go for, yeah, if I wanted to give something, some other name, like right now I give the name. If you don't want to use the name, if you want to use something else like N, yeah, P, so you can also define your own custom name to that property. So how we are going to do it, like let's say this. Okay, and now I want to access the age, but I don't want to show the people my age, so I will just define a code word like AA. Okay, and now if I will go and AA, it will get the 23. Okay, so it's so simple. You can define your own name, whatever you want to define to the property of that object. I don't want to show my age to another people, so I just define a code word like AA to remember my age, and I just showing here. Okay, the same thing in the array that we have accessed the nested, we have get we have just destructured the nested array objects. We also here we will going to do the nested destructuring in object also. So how we can going to do it, let's say we have object, I wanted to access the lat long of the user, whatever. Okay, so I go first the location, and now I will do colon and this thing. Okay, this colon and the object. Okay, this is the main thing to get the value inside the nested array. Okay, if you want to access any value that is nested inside the object, so we will doing this colon and that destructuring feature like curly braces. Okay, same thing. So now I want to access the lat long, so lat lng. Okay, same that. Now I have a lat long. If I will go for lat, okay, see that coming, so simple. Okay, if I want to access the array inside that object like items. Okay, how I'm going to do it, let's say, okay, this I know, I will do one thing more, that this location also have one address. Okay, and this is a array address, say what, code crusk. Okay, and gachiboli, gachi sector 14. Okay, this is the good one. Okay, so this is address array inside the location object. I want to access this. So how I'm going to access it, I will go for, first I will define the object here. Now I will go inside here location. Okay, now I will go inside the location, and now I want to access the address. I will just go for address because this is the key of location. And now I want to access the, okay, so now I have array. Okay, so address is a array here, so I want to access the first element of, okay, so how I will going to do it, okay, so address, first I will go for address, then I will go for this, and now I will write first. Okay, now if I will go for first, see that code class is coming. Okay, if I want to access the second element, I go for sec, yeah, and the sector 14 is coming. So this is so simple. The same thing we are doing into the object structuring. We just do this. I hope you will understand it. Okay, and if for accessing the array, we just do this square bracket. So thank you guys for liking the video. I hope you understand the restructuring in JS. It is so simple, and if you not understand, so you also go into my blog utdev.dev and check it out from there. And please thumbs up and tell about my mistakes. I will improve my mistake. Thank you for listening to me, and please subscribe my channel and like the video and share this video. Okay, so this is all about the video. Thank you for listening to me. Okay.